Taking too many L's. Gotta tighten up.
The best route combos in the game. Look at B, just getting absolutely wide open to the sidelines for a big completion. So PA counter go, probably the best play in this formation. There's so many different steps you can do out of it. That's what makes it so difficult for defenses to defend. Last thing I want to mention here is, mix in these gimmicky plays too, right? RPO zone alert bubble, really good. They got the inside zone. They have a quick base. They have a counter. We're going to go over the QB power right now, but I just wanted to make sure you guys are mixing in all the little gimmicky stuff. Slip screen as well. There's all types of screens in this trips tight end. There's inside zones. There's RPOs, like I said. So make sure you're mixing those in. And of course, if you have a mobile quarterback, mix in this.
National sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
All right, I gotta start using my plays. Stop getting my ass beat in these leagues, because that shit ain't no fun. So, let's see if I can figure something out, get some schemes together. That'll help me in my leagues.
Like I said, this is a play you really want to mix in.
Exhibition games and shit at practice.
Greg Zerline's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. Wide, and some of the things you can do to basically get pressure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
The best race in the game. As always, you guys can see more defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
Hit the like over in the comment section.
It's caught. Michael Prula. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's cool, it's cool. I ain't set yet.
Nice big play there. 3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense.
Oh, you ready now?
Seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we got a matchup with like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it. I don't know if I'm going to be touching a lot.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So second and long, you've got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
One of the best things you can do this year that I'm not even sure you could do it last year was you could add a safety at the middle linebacker spot.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Also make sure, because some of the plays that can matter who is outside linebackers, they're trying to have some speed out there. That's probably the most important thing. Jalen Phillips, I'm not sure how fast he is, but I know he's their first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry, and he'll have the first down.
Motherfucker.
The 14-yard
One of the
line.
most favorite things we've done is been making history. I personally think that's
Tannehill on first down.
I always
Flush to his right.
3 sample blitz. This was one that I put out.
He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Fail.
And he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking out.
As he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freeing up the D lineman to make the play.
Tannehill on third down. No, he tries to force it out.
Good shit. Not right now, babe.
Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the
What's up? What you doing?
turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So we'll start here. As the play starts off, though, we're basically just going to, so you see right there, hit inside zone. So like I said, there's definitely a good reason to be in that gap. So we'll do it again. Like I said, if you come down this gap, you don't have to spread the defensive line. I just find that that's one of the better ways to go. But you can see it definitely matters. The pressure comes in.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
As he goes right to, I'm on the right back. If you watch the replay, like I engaged very shortly, and I back away. Actually, I never got engaged because, like I said, I typically try to loop to the right so that I can basically not get touched, and then I'm all over that running back. And by the time I get into that, set, he's already getting planted. So it's a super easy blitz to set up. If you're worried about that flat, you can always use hard flat. That's one thing that this game covers pretty well is hard flats. Like
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This is something that I used to
2nd
run
and 10.
every game, every
Gotta
play.
establish the run game, fellas.
And I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same setup. All I really have to do is bring this guy down here.
This
is the scenario
shreds the tackle.
I like
And
to
brought
bring this
down,
guy
but
down.
not
Nothing
before
like
reaching the
blitz.
45-yard line.
You could just let him blitz and bring this
A
guy
tough
down.
run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
Have you watched tape of him in college? You saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And this
Good
one's going to
deep.
go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry. We're scoreless after 1.
I would say it's invested for mix every once in a while, but it's kind of easy to call man coverage out. So this is pretty simple. Like this is a man coverage. So
their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Get the same pressure.
Prescott
basically
now.
the exact same play. Now the
Swinging this out for Pollard. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Mike blitz 0, but I find there's some additional benefits to the 3 Sandra blitz that make it slightly better for coverage purposes. So I'm going to pick that. Then on defense, off the side, we're going to do the exact same thing. Rainbow. Basically, the real
Prescott to
benefit
throw
this
it.
play compared to the other play.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the
Big catch, good catch. Thought he picked that shit off.
And that's good enough for a 1st down. So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott.
Which to me is
It's going to be
it's also not a bad idea
see more of
to
them
just
trying to
follow
get him the
Abel
football out of the
side
backfield. They love what he can do in open space,
basically just
and they
hard
believe that he
flat
creates
defenders.
mismatches they
If
can
I do
exploit.
this, this is my best opportunity. I want to center this guy by the way, but this is
On
my best
3rd
opportunity.
down, it's
If I'm
Prescott.
good coverage and I want to use a defensive lineman to do that.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So now Dak Prescott off, brings Zerline on for the field goal. This from 54 yards away.
He's got to take off.
Gotta keep the momentum.
One of these guys.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
This guy
and a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Further, which is good when it comes to cover threes because he's covering the cover 3 seam. He's going all the way down the field. Where this guy here, the 3 rec, he's probably much better for drags. So you can see on a deep crosser, he gets to the middle, he gets to the spot, he follows it to a certain extent, but then he stops. If it was a shallow,
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferguson. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Have your seams covered because the vertical will follow the seam leaders. And then as long as you're allowing this guy, you don't have any drags or any short routes covered. This is going to be the majority of
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
God damn.
And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
The next play is
we remind you that coming up at halftime, let's take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hit Y triangle twice, hit LB, and then we're going to hit the left.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard.
Double Y, double triangle, A, and left to right again. Now we have basically, this is something people have been doing for a very long time.
To throw again on second down,
Tannehill. This is something that...
Oh, man, you got burnt.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Good shit.
And the Titans have taken the lead.
Make Jerome Baker my guy because I'd rather him with the speed, but ultimately
extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Doesn't look like that slot receiver's going to get covered. But let's go ahead and do this.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
But you can see not a lot of things are going to be open. And it can be a really easy setup.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Pressure, but in a formation like this, you can easily jump flats to that running back, which is, table route is very, very
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you can.
Good shoestring.
You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
One play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw, Prescott.
There's not a lot of things.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed.
I need some more fucking plays. I ain't been calling shit.
Run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
All I got is 2 pass plays.
I can take away all these short things. There's just nothing open for Cam Newton's basically throwing another interception. As everything's getting locked in. So that's pretty much, that's as good as it gets. Now,
second and 10.
To kind of ball off the last a lot of times I like to take this guy here, this additional blitzer.
And he comes back with one complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And again, it's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
What was that?
Certainly seems like getting in the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch, either covering with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And he's caught by William. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The quick slant caught.
Good shit, good shit.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken in at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
For the cheapest, fastest, most reliable
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Link in the description below.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final preparations for this
Can't get my run game going.
So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now, I pretty much just use this as a scheme. I mean, you have some really good man blitzes like the Overstone Grave. I'm going to show you guys a full scheme.
A give to Elliott running left.
On the offensive side, we're just going to go
and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Good shit.
This game is about patience, isn't it? Doesn't have the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Run it right up their motherfucking throat. Ah, shit. All right.
Busting this open, that's a good start for him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So you have some control over what you want to
Pollard.
There you see, when I came in free, any additional coverage adjustments I would make, I'd probably go over the top. Sometimes I run my cornerbacks at 25 yards so they don't get beat with streaks. I also like the base of the line, show
Pollard going to try the right side.
Any crossers?
Damn.
Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
A lot of times defensive end will come off also. I'm guessing everybody went out on a pattern. This guy here will get in a lot of times.
Now Prescott.
Pass block and running back. But you can see it's 5 on 5. We're getting pressure. So that's something that, obviously, I would take
touchdown.
You have to be aware
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
But there's really not a lot of...
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. It's lost sometimes, the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Gets hit, it's a complete pass. So there's a lot of
Cameron backs him now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
That's typically going to be where it's going to go. So we said the pressure, the coverage, streaks aren't there post-patch. Like the safeties play a lot better post-patch. So you see we have very good coverage over the top. I'm guessing the pressure got in here. You see, we get pressure
The
on
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, they go again with Henry. Breaks through the contact, and they bring him to the ground.
Come up out of that.
Midfield. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So I'll keep coming over here, and then I'll basically just dash pass. That's the most important part. So occupy that guard.
On second down, here's Henry.
How y'all keep letting this motherfucker get through?
Down to the 35. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he's been dropped.
I hate to have to run commit.
And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being.
There we go.
Here as he's taken down. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force him up an incompletion.
Oh, shit. Damn. I thought I had him. Sorry.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And we'll take this one in.
Good shit.
Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown.
What they doing that we ain't doing on the right
Able to
game?
get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now Bullock to add the extra point.
So, I mean, this is something where, you can basically just have success.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Just, basically bring the safety down to the box. But you just do a much better job of stopping the run. You can see right there.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Cover 4, they walk down to the box. They basically just play the run like linebackers. So this is,
and he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd is we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Like I said, you just have the safety just play the run much better. So it's one of the better runs.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Look at that shit, man. I know what to do. I know what to do.
Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back?
Same thing for them, too.
My combat answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Yeah, they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. Big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Damn, that's my fault.
Losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Damn!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the Titans are right back.
Man. He might have fucked up. It's all good. It's all good.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And that formation is the 3-3-5 odd. Now, the play that I seem to see the most is just a regular cover 3 sky, but I personally don't use that. I started using this formation because I saw people running that against me and having success, but I'm going to show you guys a lot of different
After
plays
the interception,
in this,
here's
formation,
Tannehill.
that I think that
And he
really
will
creates
go
very
down. A
strong
Cowboys
If you got
sack.
some defensive plays as
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the run gets a bit tougher from here. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ooh, that's a good route. Ooh, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Here's Bullock now for the
shit.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Good shit. Good shit. We ain't about to lose this, though.
To the right as well, and then I'm just going to basically
will send this one away after the touchdown.
But I basically want to take one of these players.
Okay.
Typically, I take
this is Tony Pollard.
This side, but I want to leave that hook up with just so much action going on there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I'm also going to make sure that I guess pass because I just think that helps. Makes them get after the quarterback. They don't fight on play action and stuff like that. This is pretty much
Let's see if we can run it back at them.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is
take it.
back out there was don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
Good D, good D.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
You are, partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. It's officially a loss of 1.
A little bit slow, a little bit faster, probably had that sack. But you can see at the end of the day, it's a 4-man, 5 protection blitz if I get disengaged, and then we have the guy coming in free.
Fucking game.
It's intercepted. Picked by
Kevin
Kevin Byard.
Damn.
He had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. 2nd and 5.
Or I could just decide to use the other guy and see if the pressure comes off the other side this time. So you can see there's a lot of opportunities.
Again, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
But obviously,
the Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
This guy on the other
as
side.
they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I have to engage and get off a little bit quicker.
Now Tannehill.
You can see how easy it is to get pressure on both sides of the field.
Come on, man. Oh, that's game. Good shit. Good game. Good game. That's crazy. I blew that shit.
He's going to get picked up. but this is pretty much the look. So he said I will start over here. I never tried starting over here. Let's do that on this play. Let's see what happens if I start all the way over here. If I can bring all these guys, you see, boom, we get that guy off the edge once again. So maybe I wasn't going over far enough, because this is, you know, I run the splits the way that I run the splits.
Still didn't use none of this shit I was talking about.
I typically start over the center, but it looked like it worked out even better if I stayed over there. I didn't have to engage. You see that time? Look how the guard just basically follows me. 71 here. He follows me because he's expecting something. This is ideal. This is perfect, because if the guard here is blocking nobody and I never got picked up, and I never got suctioned in or engaged, this is probably an even better way to run it. So we'll go and we'll do that again. I didn't really move that cornerback over. Maybe I should just leave him out there. Like I said, this is a blitz I've been running. I've been having success with it, but it's even, you know, the game's even new to me. It just came out, so I don't even have all the wrinkles figured out. Now, doing all this is not going to be great. See right there, the guard gets lost in no man's land again. We get an easy sack. Doing all this is not going to be great for against the run. That's the only real downside to this setup, because basically, if you're in a shotgun like this, there's only really one run play you can run. You can run an inside zone, which, you know, obviously there's a huge gap in front of the guard. And then obviously you also take it outside.
How did they stop my run with that bullshit? I couldn't stop their run. It's just terrible.
We've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
Leave my settings alone.
So this is what I said. The cover 3 sky straight 4 is probably my favorite defense. It's similar to the 3-5 cover 3 sky that I was seeing.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium.
So to me, it's like I said, it's an upgrade. So that would be my first play that
on the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
I typically would take this one out, and then I would put, where we at here? I would put, can't find the play now. There we go. I'd put that in my adjustments. I like the cover 2, man. I like to keep that in there. My third play, cover 2 is okay, but I would say my next favorite play would be the LB cross 3 show 2. Now, this trick here is an old trick, but it's a good one. It's something I've put out multiple times over multiple years. It works really well in this scheme. All I really want to do is zone all linebackers. That's basically going to give me a ton of mid-tier coverage, which is going to work well with this scheme because of the pressure package that it comes with. So if I set it up...
And I got the same plays I use every time.
You know, push this guy over here. I bring this cornerback.
Yeah, I just do the same old shit all the time.
I can bring this guy down.
Thinking it'll work.
The same way, just to make it look like all these things are setting up for
now
the
first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
At the end of the day, it's not.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Make the same mistakes that
usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
This is just a really good defense to run. You have a lot of different options, too. You can do things like, you know, because you have 3 guys in the middle here, you can put these guys in the hard flats. You can put, you know, any number of these positions. If you really think that, you know, he's going to throw to the flats more, as I messed that up, we can go double Mabel on both sides. We can
so
just
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So like I said, there's a lot of different things you can do. Just make sure he's on the safety. There's a lot of different things.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So then last but not least, with this video, I'm going to show you guys.
He's going to rifle on deep left side.
Fuck.
Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked off here to 32. And the Rams are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11.
One place we'll be able to see them in action. But ultimately, this is pretty much the base setup. And like I said,
damn, bro, how you get burnt like that? This motherfucking safety. All right, all right.
After the catch, he's got a escapability. Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
This is going to be the look right here. I have outside containment, which is
What is y'all doing?
From 21 yards away.
All right.
The Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Matt Gay over for the extra point.
Can't lose that throwing ball at all. You're going to get a fumble 6.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
There's just coverage is great. We might have to force because of run play, because I'm trying to show one defense we're not getting run plays. So we weren't getting a lot of run plays there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pick that coverage up one more time. We're going to go with...
And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Which is the inside zone. So let me fix that. We said, set this up. We're going to go baseline, surplus, baseline. We have a lot of smaller guys anyway. I think
it's a lot of momentum they got.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Which obviously will have to shut them down. But I will leave it as is just to kind of...
Handoff left, Elliott.
I didn't want to do it this way.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Try to stay in my lane.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one play and get my defense off the field.
Good shit.
His way forward. That looks like he did not make it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, guts and call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
That's probably something that anytime I come out
Here's Prescott.
and I see a shotgun, I typically shift the line because inside zone is really the only option. So
left side to Lamb.
And then you can see what he said. You're really giving up minimum gains.
And down
So
to
that was the best
the 11.
That's more like it.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. They'll try the left side. It's Elliott, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Adding to mini board scheme of the year. Today we're going to be on 245 formation, guys. Something I dabbled with at the end of last year and still screaming this year. And I can't wait to bring y'all the quadrant of different blitzes we have to add to your tool belt in conjunction with the nickel triple.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Overload 3C and 3 buzz 3 breaks. So 0, this can be any pinch. It doesn't really matter. It can be pinch too. It just changes the coverage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
3 buzz, stand press, and overload 3C. You can set all those as your audibles because we're going to scream out all of them. And so, the first one we want to do, like as soon as we break the huddle, because people are quick.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. It's Higby complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
But without further ado, let's hit the practice field.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Complete on the deep ball.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? Well, the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Is LB cross show too.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
As one of your audibles, pinch 0, overload 3C.
Now a run with Akers.
And 3 buzz speed.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
3 buzz, speed press, and overload 3C. Now we're in the triple.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. This one to the left to Higby. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Y'all can pause the video, set your audibles up as follows. Boom. LB3 cross, show 2, pinch 0, 3 buzz.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end Higby. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Like as soon as we break down it, because people are quick hiking us like it's going out of style. LB3 cross show 2. We're going to
now Stafford.
Square on the PlayStation.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. Touchdown. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Cup for the touchdown there. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
X or square on your PlayStation, X on the Xbox, move your D-pad to the left, that'll be 3-5-2. We're going to shift everyone to the left.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward.
Damn!
For Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? After the interception, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Audible over. We're going to press RB.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
God damn, fellas.
Brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Faking ourselves out.
Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The second in this quadrant of blitzes, guys, is pin 0. Now, the differentiating factors in all of these.
Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To the air again, Stafford. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So, you know, same thing. Come out of any play in triple, we're going to come out and pinch 0.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be an incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is very, very time consuming, guys. So, regardless, if we're going to slant
and Gay knocks this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that guy's going to come in humming. He's coming in humming. Like a 8-3.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lamb. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, he picks up additional yardage after it.
So you don't always have to blitz out of this, but this is a
final play of the half. Prescott.
This is a screen video. So we're going to slide.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second hit, we get it back out to Brandon Goodman and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It's still going to holler at him. It's still going to holler at him, guys.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Everything is bad. Everything is bad. And so, when they block the running back,
they'll go again here with Akers.
Come on,
brought down right around the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
It's going to hold. It's going to hold. That's our adjustment to the adjustment.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On the handoff, running left is Akers. Akers is going to
good block.
And he gets this one down to the 24.
What the fuck is going on with us?
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On first down, Stafford here. They'll dump this off to Akers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Well, this one's nothing, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Just try some of these, man. Let's just try.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
You can try running how you want on it, but after countless hours of riding it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Do it twice, make sure it registers. Right on the D-pad, flip right on the right stick, and then we go crazy. Boom. Then we get
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll throw again. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out
I
of this
just ain't
game.
good no more.
And all that pregame moving has turned into results.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Got this play, though.
Prescott.
Oh, come on, Tony.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
He's going to come in hard, and it's not going to be a good time. Bring in Murphy.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Look to his speed. Let me know if you love him, guys. Let me know if you're using it in conjunction with the triple. Playbooks that these are available and will be down in the description below. Timestamps for everything that is
Now Prescott.
I love y'all all. Thank y'all for the tremendous support.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
And I'll see y'all with another
Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys
okay, in today's
have made
video,
it a
I'm going to show you guys
game
how to
again
slow
here
the
in
run
the
game
fourth.
down, whether it be inside zone from shotgun or goal line or red zone run plays that people like to run from like the 2 or the 3 yard line. I find these very successful for me, and I think you will too. Now, I'm in the Detroit Lions defensive playbook, because there's a formation in here that I'm starting to like a lot. It's the 3-3-5 stand, and it also has the dime sugar. So if I need to send like a 3 or 4 man blitz and have my opponent block his running back, this is the playbook, obvious passing situations, and I have 3-3-5 wide, and I have 2-4-5 double A gap. Those formations, the only sacrifice I'm making is the regular 3-3-5. However, this makes up for it tremendously, especially with slowing down the run. I'm going to show you guys how I do it, how I've been doing it online. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, become members. The Trailline Flex full even is in the member section. Now I'm going to drop a scheme for members out of the 3-3-5 Sam onto the member section with the regular 3-3-5. So if you want to make your custom defensive playbook, which I'm going to do anyway, I'm going to make my own, and I will do that Friday on live stream. So if you want to join and just add them to your own playbook in real time, we'll be able to do that together. So 3-3-5 Sam Detroit Lions playbook. Substitution is key. You want to make sure you have your safeties in here. Actually, you really want linebackers, and you can try with linebackers. However, if I'm playing someone in shotgun formation, I never know when they're going to pass, so I just go ahead and I put my safety with it. So Stevens might be with me.
Oh, come on, fellas.
I will put, you know what, I can't remember this guy's speed. Let's put Stone. And then down here, okay, you're going to have Houston, you're going to have Wolf here, and you have Bowser, and you have Campbell. You want Campbell where he's at. You have substitution. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good right here. And then over here, this is key. We're going to take Clark out of this position, and we're going to put a fastest corner. That's going to be our user. 57 overall rushing. This guy's getting
here as they keep it on the ground.
Overall.
And he's got
so
just pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 42.
It's the crossfire 3-seam.
Whistles now in a timeout
right
defensively.
Here. Now, again, like I said, shotgun formation.
Use the first of their timeouts to force one more play.
But you're going to see a lot of Trailline Flex inside zone. I'm going to show you guys the steps to stop this. Okay, so if we need to play stop and we're using our linebacker, right? He can run inside zone. I can come around and stop it, right? You can come around and you can stop it yourself. However, in all situations, it depends on the blocks. You want to loop around your linebacker to stop this. You see how he turned the other way? Some people are going to do that. So if they do that, you're going to have to switch. But this isn't the full setup. This is just a base setup that you can use. You can even come around. But you see how he knows I'm coming around to stop him? He's going to switch sides. So that's actually eventually going to hurt you. You can try to pinch yourself, okay? And then you want to loop around the linebacker with Stone. We're going to loop around. Okay, see the big hole? We want to just make it very easy for ourselves. So this is what we're going to do. If the running back is on the right side, we're going to shift our entire defense to the left side. RB or R1. Shift defense, you see that box over on the left side, shift left, okay? Now, you can do whatever you want with the linebacker. You can do whatever you want with Stevens. You can put him on a hook curl, or hook curls to the left stick. You can keep him like this. You can man him up to wide, but you got to put Stone on a spy, okay? And then I'll show you underneath like this, and I'm going to leave it. You see, do you see my man Campbell's pass rush angle?
Fuck, you're supposed to come up and get that, man.
That's an ability that he has, and Chad Depends are free on your play. So if you have this type of defensive lineman, it's going to be beneficial to you. However, you don't really need him, but I'm just saying, he makes it better, makes it more effective to stop the run, but you don't really need him, okay? Because you can use other teams and run this same setup. And then I just keep myself behind this linebacker because you don't know if you can pass. You watch this time around team because they're going to put you right here in this formation. So I'm watching it, boom, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and just rush. Now you get a free release with the spy to the running back for the most part. So let's do it again. Shift them over. Man wide. Like that. You can do whatever you want to coverage, man. It's all up to you. You can even put yourself on a spy if you don't want to get that automatic release to the line, and you just run. You'll see everybody's just they're gonna crowd around the inside zone immediately from this formation. It is just an awesome setup, and you have good coverage on the field still. Like, this is good coverage still. We still got good coverage with this play right here. Now you can keep your blitz too. Is he gonna snap the ball, bro? Yeah, he is. Boom. We want to run. Now, right there, there's not really much you can do about that. But let's say you use her the spy. You could probably even use her the spy if you want to try to get a free release. I don't know. You may have to just keep Westry. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to spy myself, and I'm just going to jet down. So right there, you get a free release with Stone as well to the inside zone using this. And this is going to be for any trips formation. As long as you set it up the way I'm telling you, bro, okay? Make sure you man up or put him in a zone on the right side. Put yourself in a spy, and you're just going to jet to the inside zone. Right here. Boom. Now, if you have an enforcer or someone that can cause fumbles, that is going to be your best bet right there, okay? So here we go again. Now, let's leave our man on the blitz, okay? And let's bring Westry down. Let's man him up on the tight end, but let's bring him on his blitz, okay? Let's see what happens here. You still get good free release with this guy, okay? So you have two choices. You can either sit back and try to bait the pass, or you can set it up, move everybody over, man up your inside guys, man them up to the tight end, because you never know. Play a hard flat, whatever. I wouldn't recommend pressing in cover 3. Not this year. Not yet, at least. And get your free release to the inside zone, bro. Boom. And see how I push, bro, that happens. And if you're facing Derrick Henry, that happens. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and talk about how to stop red zone plays, because this one is not going to work against like single back. You know what I mean? So we're going to pick another play, and it's going to be from the 3-5 wide, and it's going to be cover 2 man defense, okay? And then over here we'll go to single back. We'll do inside zone from single back. Now we want to respot the ball. Okay, with this setup right here, this is what you want to do. You're going to press, shade underneath, shade inside, okay? Shade underneath, shade inside. You're going to spread the line, crash them down, put these guys in spies, and just move them in a little bit like this, okay? So just move them next to you, all right? That way, if they do try to run the ball, these guys will be ready to attack instantly. It gives you an extra boost with the run game, and it's going to be harder for them to get into the end zone. Now, another thing that you can do is, if you're finding that it's not working well enough for you, okay, you move them in, spread the line, and crash them out. So you can do it this way. Now, you got to pay attention to your assignment, so be careful. Your assignment is the left side guy in case he does try to pass it. But if not, you want to jet inside and close these lanes, bro. They will close. They will close fast with these spies, bro. Now, if stretch runs are killing you, like in the red zone, they're like, man, this guy's just scoring on stretches, you can come to cover 4 show 2, okay? Follow my lead. Let's go ahead, and we're in wing tight Z. It should have a stretch play in here.